Welcome back now at 7:22. Most students head back to school on Monday, and no one wants a sick kid in the classroom. So joining us today is Dr. Ramsey Decore, a family practitioner with the Austin Diagnostic Clinic, to help explain when a child is too sick to go to school. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start with when should you keep your child at home?
Well, there's a couple of cardinal symptoms to look out for. Certainly if they're having a high fever, which is 100.4 or above. You'll see that with many common viruses and colds that you see during the flu season. But some more serious symptoms that you may want to look out for them to go see a doctor would be any respiratory symptoms such as wheezing or shortness of breath or pain with deep inspiration. Also, if your child is not able to keep down food or water, if they're vomiting, having diarrhea, if they're getting dehydrated, if there's any neurological symptoms such as decreased alertness, headaches, stiffness in the neck, those are all symptoms that could be a more serious cause, and at that point it would be best to have them checked out by either their family practitioner or their pediatrician as soon as possible.
Now, is there a point that you say, okay, they're ready to go back to school? Do you keep them out one day, multiple days? What's the kind of the general rule of thumb?
Well, first they need to be evaluated by their doctor. It depends. Some kids are able to go to school the next day, maybe a few days afterwards. Just as long as their fever is down, as long as they're able to eat and drink without throwing it all back up. So, it could be one day, could be just a couple of days, but generally we like to get kids back to school as soon as possible because, it's important not to miss too much time of school if you're not contagious.
Sure, and a big take-home point for parents is how to keep their kids healthy to where they're not missing class.
Sure. The biggest things are first of all, the most important thing is to make sure your child is up to date on their immunizations. It's safe. It's effective. It works best whenever the general population is immunized. So definitely make sure they're up to date on their immunizations. Parents, don't smoke around your kids. That could really cause some respiratory problems. If you do smoke, when you come inside, change your clothes. And also, just try to encourage a healthy lifestyle with your kids. The best way to boost your natural immunity is to encourage them to go outside and play and exercise. Limit their time in front of the TV or the computer or video games to less than 2 hours. Encourage healthy food choices. Stay away from the fast food and the fried and greasy foods, and eat more fruits and vegetables and whole grains.
Yeah, get that vitamin C in there.
Vitamin C does help as well, certainly.
Absolutely, yeah. No one wants to make up homework either.
That's true.
That's no fun.
That's
All right,
true.
thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.